Okay, very good. Are you ready? One more time. Are you ready? Yes. Tony say, go ahead. Answer. No. Yeah. Tony say, go ahead, answer. But you know, the boy say, nothing. The boy continue to say, nothing. Oh my God. So, let's come to our next sentence. We might have a new words. In other words. In another way. Yeah. By the way, in other words like this. In other words. In other words. Yeah. In other words. Yeah. In other words. In other words. Yes, so. Nói cách khác. Yeah. In other words. One more time. In other words. Yes, so. Let's come to our sentence. Yeah, he says, in other words, you don't know it. Yeah, in other words, you don't know it. Yeah, so let's learn this. He says, in other words, you don't know it. In other words, you don't know it. Yeah. One more time. He said, in other words, you don't know it. In other words, you don't know it. So, are you ready? So, he say, in other words, you don't know it. Very good. This Tony say, in other words, you don't know it to the girl. Now, he did not say, in other words, you don't know it to the girl. This Tony say, in other words, you don't know it to a dog. Now, he did not say, in other words, you don't know it to a dog. This Tony say, in other words, you don't know it to the girl. No, not to the girl. So this Tony say, in other words, you don't know it to the boy. Yes, right? Tony say, in other words, don't know it to the boy. So, what does Tony say? In other words, you don't know it. Does Tony say another way you don't know it to the boy? Yes, same, the same. In another way, in other words, in another way, you don't know it. In other words, you don't know it. So, what does the boy say? The boy say nothing. The boy say nothing. Does the boy say nothing? And what did Tony say? In other words, you don't know it. In other words, you don't know it. Yeah. So, who say that? Who say, in other words, you don't know it? Tony. Tony say, in other words, you don't know it. So, what did Tony say to the boy before? Go ahead, answer now. Yeah, Tony said, go ahead, answer now to the boy. And what does the boy say? Nothing. The boy said nothing. And Tony's angry. So, how does Tony feel now? Angry. He is very angry. And what did he say to the boy? Well, he said, in other words, you don't know it. Yeah. What do you say? In other words, you don't know it. Who said that? Tony. What does Tony say? What? In other words, you don't know it. Alright, so let me see. In other words, you don't know, and he's very angry now. So, let's see what happened to the boy in our next sentence. First up, now, this is the end of this sentence. Come on, just